daily crypto update. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with Bitcoin. Look at this crash, guys. Just take this away real quick, and we're gonna get to that in just a second. Guys, boom, we cracked down today. We fell, we dropped, we went through the ground floor. No, I'm kidding, guys. Guys, this is we had a nice little 10% correction. All right, not bad, guys. It was a little slight correction today. It was a little expected after that little gap from yesterday, I believe. No, from the CME gap, which is the futures gap. CME, guys, is this Chicago exchange, and the futures market for Bitcoin, it is not open on the weekend. So here, let me just I'll show you guys right here. As you guys can see right here, this is the CME gap. You guys can see this is the 1 hour chart. We saw a huge little gap, and it came back and it got filled. So that's good. That means, it's not gonna come back down after we go up, because usually we see, these candles going up, and then we come back and fill them. So, at least it happened now. For those of you who are in shock, we did have this nice write up. So don't panic, please, 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 please don't panic. Just buy the dip. Buy the dip, guys. Keep buying the dip. Everything's gonna be okay. As you guys can see, we're still in an uptrend from the 200 moving average. That's good news. Until we hit below that, we're slightly not even bearish, in my opinion. Another thing, guys, is here we saw another gap right here, and it came back, popped a little bit down, up, and then came back, and we filled it. So we filled the gap. This is a CME futures gap, of course, not open on the weekends once again. So let's go back to the here. As you guys can see, everything's bleeding. We saw Reef. Apparently, it got called out, and there's a lot of FUD out there for Reef. I wouldn't touch it until I know more about it. So let's go back to the regular Bitcoin. This is the 4 hour time frame. I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I did mention that we would come back down. I did mention that we would come back down. It peaked a little bit. It was a little fake out. It peaked. I said we would come back down to the blue line and go back up. Yes, we went down a little bit below the blue line. It's okay, guys. It's not the end of the deal. I'm not a guru. I can't predict the charts exactly the way it's done. But yeah, guys, it's like that. We saw it here too. We saw the nice cup and handle, boom, came back down, went up, fake out, back down. So we saw again, boom, up, back down. So this is repetitive. This is pretty repetitive. These things happen. I wouldn't panic until we're really below the exponential moving average, which is here. As you guys can see, we're back up. We're back above it. This is good. This is good news. It's holding us pretty strongly up there, down there in the last and the 55 EMA. As you guys can see also right here in the daily time frame, we got rejected. It didn't come all the way down, of course, but it is being supported pretty well by the exponential moving average, the 20 EMA, as you guys can see. So that's pretty good news. We're going to take that away for a second. Let's have a look at the RSI, the daily RSI. Let's see if we can find any divergence. Okay, so yeah, this is healthy. I mean, I don't like how we're in a downtrend. Look at this peak. I don't like that. I really don't like it. This is actually a huge bearish divergence, guys. It's not. I just found this out now, to be honest. Is when you see the charts making higher highs, and yeah, this was a higher high, and the RSI is essentially declining. It's not the best sign. If it was the opposite, like the RSI, actually, guys, it is, yeah, it's not the best sign, but it's good, but it's bad. If it was on the bottom right here, if we saw lower lows, then it would be a bullish divergence. But it's not. It's not we don't see that, as you guys can see. We are seeing it's making higher lows, but it is not making lower lows. So I wouldn't consider this a bullish divergence just yet. It is a hidden bearish divergence, but it's because we are in a bull market. It's okay, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's go back to the 4 hour. This is pretty healthy, guys. This is nice. I like this. I like this, guys. I like this. Look at this. Look at this. We're right here, and look where the RSI is. Boom. Look at this. We made this growth, guys, from right here. We grew all the way up. That's amazing. We grew from here all the way up. Now the RSI is back, and look how much room we have to grow. That means if the RSI pops a little bit more, we will reach 70K, guys. This was a wow, this is insane. This was a 10K run, and look where the RSI is. We will make another 10K run again with the RSI, guys. This is insane, insane. This is great news for Bitcoin. Great news for, if you guys are panicking, don't panic. Everything's okay. Let's have a look at some altcoins. Okay, so this is altcoins, Ethereum. Ethereum's holding support pretty nicely. We got a few bounces right here. So that's okay. We should see a pop to the upside for Ethereum. What else? Well, guys, Ava, guys. By the way, Ava, it's going to the moon once the traveling industry and hotels and everything reopen again. This is really going to the moon. I will make a video about this another day if you guys are interested. Um, what else? Okay, we got Reef over here. Reef, wow, guys, Reef just crashed. Reef just crashed. This is never a good pattern. This is an end pattern. It's usually very bearish. If we break this neckline right here, we could see some more downside to this area. So it's really going to be interesting on what Reef does. There was a huge there was a lot of FUD outside today with Reef and them being scammers and so on and so on. It was really a disaster. So I would really, like I said at the beginning, I would stay away from Reef for now until further notice. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, I mean, overall, guys, this is the update. I don't think we're gonna enter a bear market. I don't think this is a bear market until until we break the daily on the daily, until we break this level, guys, which I don't know when that will happen. That's over a 30% drop. Until we break this level and close above that level, I don't think this happens. This is a Yeah, that's about it's over 30%. I said 30%, and I mean, here it would be 27%, but for confirmation of a bear market, I think it would have to drop like right here. Um, a nice close candle under, not just see a wick and then pop back up. So this is until we see that, I really don't think we're in a bear market. I think there's a lot of upside to that we can see. And even though I think Bitcoin could come down to the 50K range, you know, I'm not pulling any long until confirmation, to be honest, until we're back above here, at least 58,000. So that's that, guys. That's today's update. If you guys have any questions, subscribe, like, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Motherfucker.